What's going on? What's going on, man? It's Lim Love, and it's the AllVybes podcast. I'm here with my guy, Never Fell in the building.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey, man, we chilling, man.
What's going on, Lim?
You already know, man. You know, it's the holidays, dog.
Man, we got guests on deck.
Do we?
Man. So, how we gonna start this? We want to get everybody name. Let's start with you on this end over here. Let's get your name, what you do, tell the people about you. Don't be shy. Make sure they know something when you get done talking.
What up, everybody from the A? My name is Rebel Phoenix. Call me Rebel for short. I am a model, actress, dancer, and writer on the side. You can find me at www.mariahhernandez.com. That is my portfolio. I am also on Instagram as model underscore rebel underscore Phoenix. And I'm on Facebook as Mariah Rebel Model. So you can look me up on any of those. I am also a digital content creator for Facebook, spreading narcissistic personality disorder awareness as well as self love and implementing boundaries. I think that all of those things are super important in living a successful life and being conducive to your own benefit. So that's my aim. That's what I'm pushing everybody to learn is just how to set up those boundaries, healthy boundaries, learn how to say no to the right people and love yourself. Amazing things will happen once you do. So look forward to seeing and hearing from you all and looking forward to this amazing podcast with such an amazing group of people today. So
Oh God.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Empress Dominique. I'm originally from Chicago. I've been in Atlanta a little bit over a year. I am a professional chef, been that for a little over 12 years. I'm a published author, a deaf doula certified, a tarot card reader, and I model also. And my goals this year in Atlanta is to actually open up my first spiritual church. It's going to be like a 24-hour facility that anyone has access to if they're going through any kind of personal issues or just need healing of any sorts. I specialize in past life healing, which is more so of things that could be blocking someone in their current life based off things that happened in their past life or things that their parents did or just different things that could happen in your womb that could just deter you from being the greatest version of yourself. And my Instagram is, what's my Instagram? My Instagram is Impress Chicago. My Twitter is, I'm sorry, y'all. What's my Twitter? Go on my Instagram, and all of my information is on there. My online portfolio is chefneek.info. And that's it. Thank you.
I got one. Thank you. Hey, my name is Marcus, but I go by Marvelous Marcos. I rap, I skateboard, and I create content. And just recently, I had one of my photos get published in a skateboard magazine. So I've been, that meant a lot to me. And I'm a published photographer. But in my free time, like I said, I rap and I skateboard. I feel like everybody be like, "What's your main thing?" But all that keeps me balanced. I feel like I feel God in everything that I do. So I do it with purpose. And my personal or a community is SYD. It stands for Suspend Your Disbelief. So I got like a lot of young creative kids in my hometown that I just try to align with and see how I can support them. Thank you.
What's up, my BBW baddies out there watching? It's your favorite model, Amai West, also known as Coco the Goddess, okay? Good energy, always. I am a model. I am a beautiful Virgo, and I cook a little bit on the side. I came from depression and not loving myself a lot in the past. But me becoming a model showed me that you can love everything about yourself authentically, and everyone will love you for it. That's how I feel. So
Dope, dope. So it's safe to say we got a lot of different people right here. For sure, for
yep.
sure. I ain't hear a lot of the same things.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Dope personalities in the room. So when was the last time you guys like got together for the holidays? Like, what's the holidays like nowadays anyway? Like, do people still celebrate the happenings of I guess traditional American stuff, or how you guys feel about it?
Um, wasn't nobody trying to go. Okay, cool. Um, we still do the holiday traditions. At least we try to, if no fight break out. But yeah, we still do the whole baking the cookies and stuff. Christmas carol. No, I don't. I don't Christmas carol. My grandma does. I don't. No. Y'all ghetto Christmas carols. Y'all got me. But
I'll say for me, like my family, I think there are certain people that God puts in your family that are like pillars of the family, and when they pass on, it don't be the same. And so I feel like for my family in the start of the pandemic, we started to host a lot more. Like we used to be the family that we didn't really have it all together to have people come over, but I can say that changed me and it showed me a whole different side of life. So I don't know what our plans are for this year, but throughout the pandemic, when everybody thought, this was it, we all came together, and I like that, and that's something I would want to continue and pass down. So that's how I feel.
My holidays are a little bit different. It's been different for a few years. I don't really have a close-knit relationship with my family anymore. I'm considered like the black sheep of the family, and normally those people kind of get outcasted in a sense. I'm different from my family spiritually. So mostly I'm busy. I do catering, so I normally do a lot of orders and spend a lot of time with my kid, but I'm just kind of in a process of creating my own family with like my soul group and friends and stuff like that I feel like the universe brings to me that just are more relatable, more on the same wavelength as me as far as spirituality and consciousness and ambitions and stuff like that. So it's a little different. It could get lonely at times, but it's a challenge to see personally if I'm gonna go back to the same things that hurt me like in the past just because of like the loneliness. So it's different for me definitely, but it's growth. It's definitely growth.
I can absolutely feel you on that loneliness. For me, the holidays for almost the last decade have been very lonely and very dark. I am also the black sheep of my family, so I don't have mom, dad, brother, sister, anyone. But the last couple of years on this journey of healing and letting go of the negativity, I'm learning a new way to celebrate. I don't feel like it has to be done exactly the way it's always been done. I don't feel like every holiday has to be done because of the reasons that we've been fed all of our lives. I think that we have to find our own meaning in the holidays and find happiness from those things that we tie it to instead of what the people before us tied it to.
I love it. I love it. So what you think? What you think, Cruz?
For sure, for sure. Those are good, Y'all are very insightful. I feel like people learn from y'all right now, you know? And I think a lot of people understand the black sheep type thing, really, really not how the older generation is dying out, but the new generation is here. So, we got to really set that trend for people to really know how to accept people in general. But y'all know what we here for, right?
Yeah, it look like they
Tell
look
me
they
what
look
they're
they
here for.
oh y'all
Hey.
look like y'all hungry. Little bit. Little bit outside. What's your guys' favorite food?
Crab legs.
Crab legs? We ain't eating crab legs today.
You
know
said
what?
that real
Look.
fast.
Crab legs.
Right.
Ooh.
Sorry, Dad, for saying crab legs on this podcast.
Hey, but listen, we got we got the best in the building right now. Y'all just don't
For
know.
sure.
We got
Hey,
chef.
hey, Lim, let him see the food first
Let them see the
with the
food.
zoom in. Let him
Oh,
zoom in
Oh,
on
you
the
got, we
food
got
one
to zoom in on
time.
the food. You got to
Just
have
stand
what's
right there
going
one
on.
time, chef. We
This,
gonna get a
you got enough light
we
right
gonna
now.
get a look on the plate.
Got enough light right now. Oh, we on it. It's your boy Chef Sumo in the building. For the people that know, they know. You know what I'm saying. But for the ones that don't know, they're about to know. And I got the best egg rolls in the city. You know what I'm saying? Best egg rolls in the city. The wings complement the egg rolls. Got the waffle fries. Y'all check me out on IG, Cooking with Sumo. That's COOKINWITHSUUMO. Y'all check me out. Holla at me.
I see you got some dip on that plate. What type of dip
Oh
you got on
man,
there?
so I'm glad you said that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with you. We got the sumo sauce. That's my signature sauce right there. You can put that on anything. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Sumo
We got
sauce.
some ranch on there with yours. So we got some lemon pepper wings. We got some garlic parmesan wings.
Ooh.
We got some hot wings. And we got one of my favorites, the dry jerk, dry rub jerk.
Oh, so you giving everybody something different?
Nah, everybody got a little sample of the same thing.
Okay,
so
okay,
we'll see
okay.
what's going on. And then we got my signature Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. We got the chicken, and then we got the beef, and then we just got the waffle fries.
Hold on,
know what I'm
you
saying?
got two different types of egg rolls.
Yeah, I got more than that, but what's available right now, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be the steak and the chicken. Those are the classics. Right?
I'm gonna have to
Can't go wrong
behave,
with
man.
that. So if y'all never
y'all
had
don't wanna
Philly
see me eat
cheesesteak
that.
egg rolls, you know what I'm saying, that's something you missing out on, you know. Yeah.
For sure, for
So
sure.
y'all let me know how y'all like that. And like I said, for everybody that don't know, y'all follow me, Cooking with Sumo, Chef Sumo.
And you
Whatever
know
y'all
we
need.
gonna get you all the way tuned in after we get done with the podcast too.
For
Get
sure,
you
for
a
sure.
The
personal
seasoning on the
interview.
fries
But
just
tell them
hit.
where to follow you one time, cause this the joint that's gonna go on all their pages. So we want to make sure everybody know where to follow you.
So we're gonna come back, spin the block one more time.
One more
For the
time.
ones that didn't catch it in the back. Cooking with Sumo. That's COOKINWITHSUUMO. Cooking with Sumo. You'll see my logo with the beard on there. You can't miss me.
Okay. So I mean, this is what we've been waiting on, man.
All right, let's see.
Who's gonna
Let's
take the
see,
first bite, man?
let's
We
see
want to
take the
see
first
y'all.
bite.
Let's see what's
Dun,
popping.
dun, dun,
We want to
dun.
see the natural
So we got
reaction.
the
Dun,
green
dun,
card.
dun, dun.
We good.
Say again.
We good to eat now. Is what
Oh
you
yeah,
said?
we taking off. Oh nah, you crab legs. For sure. From the first taste, we gotta hear what somebody think from the first.
That's the look like the chicken. That like the chicken. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, I snuck a fry early. I admit it. But the seasoning is what I needed. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's
I'm a
up.
big boy. I ain't get this big by not
Yeah,
eating,
For sure.
and I can appreciate the
For
attention
sure,
to
for sure.
detail on that. And the
Okay.
egg roll was good.
For sure.
Dope. Oh, she bouncing, so you already know it's coming.
Bounce with me, bounce with me, bounce with me. This is good. I'm dancing over here.
For sure.
I
Appreciate
had
it.
the garlic parmesan, or what was is that?
Yes, garlic parmesan. and then
Yes.
lemon pepper is the other one. Yeah.
You got some more?
Oh yeah.
All right, we gonna talk after this.
Yeah, he's selling
For
plates.
sure.
Don't worry.
Well,
He got
Yeah,
the
we
plates.
Buy these
already.
plates.
Y'all gonna let me know if I got some in my teeth though, right? Y'all got it.
Alright, we're gonna let the
We
viewers
might.
let you know.
We might.
You gonna see it in the comment. Don't worry.
Yeah, we gotta leave it.
Hey,
there.
this
You
how
gotta
raw
save-
we
save
Bro
it
had
for
some
later.
shit in
Don't
his
worry
teeth
about
the
it.
whole
Save it for
time.
later.
You said your favorite was the jerk rub.
Yeah, the jerk ones. Yeah.
That was mind blowing. It
Yeah.
was probably one of the best wings I've
That's,
had.
that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite ones.
Like
Okay.
for real, that was
And
dope.
when y'all do the egg rolls, try it in that sumo sauce.
Yo, I was gonna say that was
Gotta
good.
try the
It's a mayo
sumo
based
sauce,
Good.
man.
So if
Yo,
y'all-
that
so
stuff
if
was
y'all don't
good.
mess with
Which
mayo,
one is the sumo?
You know what I'm saying? That's my signature sauce right there.
This one right here.
Yeah, it's good too.
Sumo sauce. You gonna tell everybody what's in it, or you gonna?
Now I gotta kill you if I tell you what's in it.
Ooh.
That's that secret recipe,
We
huh?
don't need
Hey,
no
I
logic
tried.
around
I
here.
tried. You know. He says in the fine print.
I do cinnamon rolls as well. What else I got going on? Oh, and then I got my loaded fries. So, like I say, y'all check my IG out. Y'all gonna see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The pictures speak for themselves.
They can book you, right?
Oh yeah, they can book me.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
He said he
DM
get
me,
money, man.
contact
He
me,
get
let me
money.
know what's going on.
Damn, that shit look good too.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm
which
in-
one is the sumo sauce? Which
Don't worry, we got our plate. We ain't jealous of them.
Oh,
Yeah, we got our plate to
man.
the side.
Oh,
We got y'all. We got y'all
Oh,
back.
that's the
in the
sumo sauce right there.
There you go.
Hell
Totally,
yeah,
totally
man.
worth it. This is amazing. Thank you so much. We really
That's
appreciate
dope.
it.
Glad y'all enjoyed.
I appreciate you, big dog.
So yeah, I mean,
Cooking with
everybody,
sumo in the building, man.
everybody
Sir.
got a little bit in them. Everybody got to taste what they wanted to taste real quick. Y'all know y'all can still eat throughout, but you know it's hard to eat and talk. So you know,
For sure.
For sure, for sure.
Y'all don't want to see what I would do if I was alone with this plate. So I'm gonna just.
Oh, I mean, since we
Yeah.
on the topic, I mean, what would you do if you was alone with that plate?
If I was, I would turn the lights off first.
Okay,
I would find something to put on TV.
okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go pour me up a little drink on the side.
Okay.
You know.
I got it.
You know.
What type of
And
drink?
then-
What you mean drink?
Man, just like an alcoholic beverage. I'm not
Okay.
really.
Okay.
I'm more. I
I
don't
get
really
you.
drink
You drink it brown or light?
whatever's available, but I
Ooh.
don't mix it. You know what I mean? Right.
Casamigo. That was a Casamigo answer.
Man, but I know my limits. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
I be responsible. And then it's just you wouldn't see it no more. I take a picture before I ate it, so once
Yeah.
I got done, I can look at it.
Remember
And
it.
I tag the picture, I post it, and I tag
For
Sumo
sure
and be
you
like,
wanna
"Thank you."
remember
Oh yeah, make sure y'all get pictures before y'all dip out of the
Oh,
plate.
yeah,
Tag them. Hey, that was a
Yeah,
good
put the
idea, my
tag.
boy.
Look,
Already.
for real, for real.
Make
That
sure
food
y'all
is
tag that boy.
amazing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So,
Plate model.
what?
For sure. But yeah, I mean, let's get to it. Let's get to it
For
though.
sure, for
One
sure.
second. Let's get to
Now,
it.
just for the record, are we giving what we rate? What we getting the rating?
Oh yeah, we can do a rating. Yeah, let's start with you.
On the
What?
scale, what we gonna do? A scale 1 to 5, 1 to 10. You know what? We
1 to
like
5,
big
that
numbers.
ain't-
No,
that
no,
ain't
no. We
enough.
doing big numbers
It's
around
8
here.
to
alright?
10.
8
We
to
need a
10.
we need a
What?
rating from 8 to 10.
From 8 to 10. You know what? That's all you got. You heard it, man. From 8 to 10.
Because
What's
y'all already
poppin'?
gave us at least an 8 from the reaction. We
Right,
trying to see if
we
it's a
love the
10.
reactions.
My rating is 11.
Ooh.
Okay. You ain't
don't-
gotta
we
go
don't-
easy on me. I like criticism.
12.
Yeah, you want to know the
We
real.
don't fuck the scale
I
up.
appreciate. Hey.
If it was nasty, I would have told you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
that's
I
what
don't
like to
eat
hear.
nasty food.
That's what I like to hear for sure.
From 8 to 10, I'm gonna give you 11 also.
Word for sure.
stuff.
For sure.
Big Virgo.
And that's coming from a chef right there. That's
Big
coming from
Virgo
a chef.
energy.
That's coming from a chef right there, now.
Yeah, that's real.
I am also going to give that an 11. I only like 2 wing places in Atlanta, and I just added a third to the list.
That's
So
what I'm talking
yes,
about.
For
for
sure.
sure.
Salute, appreciate
You won the
that,
dunk
appreciate
contest.
Oh, he won the dunk. Yeah, he already won, bro.
that. I gotta throw this out there too. All my ingredients are farm raised and no GMOs and none of that other stuff. I get all my ingredients from
he the
farmers
man
market,
for real.
The local farmers market. So just know.
As an unprofessional athlete, I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure,
Thank
for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. All the meat on that, most definitely. Yeah.
So all right, let's get to the podcast, man. Let's start talking about a little bit of something.
We outside, man.
So all right, my first topic is, so in life right now, in media, just everything that's going on, what's one thing that stands out to everybody that maybe just not, I'm not gonna say not right, but something that should change in society right now?
I think black on black killing should change. Cause I'm sorry. Can I be real, please? I don't wanna.
It's
Okay.
you.
Speak your mind.
I'm just saying, y'all fight the cops and everybody. We fight the cops, and everybody about equal rights, but we don't even give each other equal rights. We don't even allow somebody like us walk around with their children without getting hurt. And it saddens me that so many young people are dying. Really.
Are we going in order? Okay. So I think the same thing is on my heart too. It's like, bro, I'm 25. I'm a black man, and it's like, bro, I feel like I gotta always be worried about how I present myself and how other people perceive me. And I feel like I'm 6'2", I'm black, I'm handsome, so everybody just gonna put me in this box. Oh, he thinks this, he thinks that. But I wake up and post every day because I'm like, folks need to just see something that's different. Like I said, I rap, I skateboard, I create content. I don't photograph celebrities. I don't been in some big rooms. I don't photograph politicians. But the first community that celebrated me as is and put me in a magazine was the skateboarding community, and that's genuine love. It's like 15-year-old kids that are better than me, but they're inspired by what I do. And I'm like, bro, I don't really care what nobody else, around me think. Like, this is important, and that's what I feel like I'm called to do. So I definitely feel that.
I wouldn't say necessarily what I would like to change, but something that I feel like is a forced change right now is spirituality. And I feel like because it's becoming a trend, you have people that's doing it just because everybody else is doing it. And I'm grateful for that because this shit ain't no joke, and it's kind of like once you in it, whether you in it for the right reasons or not. So I'm grateful because it's a lot of people that's entering that world by force that's not going to be able to just kind of jump out. It's going to kind of be forcing people to kind of take accountability. And
You
deal
saying
with
as far as the
certain
spiritual
things.
world?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like certain trends, that's how things go. Like, I like this, everybody going to like it, So it's going on with spirituality, but it's a different world. So it's not nothing that you can kind of play with other trends. So
Yeah.
is everybody going to kind of be forced to take accountability for they fuck shit and just seeing things from a different perspective by force. So even though
When you
I
say
don't
that,
like
you
it,
saying like practicing
not
spirituality? Like,
necessarily
what do you?
practicing
Yeah.
that too. It's a lot of people that's into spirituality, like tarot cards, or I'm a reader, or I'm this, I'm that, when they really not. But it's not a game. It's like once you open that box, that motherfucker open. So it's like you kind of got to deal with God. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like certain people not going to even touch those things unless it was a trend. You know what I'm saying? As far as just birth charts and learning about yourself in a different way. Birth charts is kind of like your internal self. It has nothing to do with how your mama raised you, your daddy, your granny, because most of the time they don't know shit either. Like, your birth chart is literally you. How you love, how you make money, your karma and stuff like that. So it's a good thing as far as I'm concerned, because it's, even though it's by force, it's gonna cause a huge change that's needed right now, and I'm grateful for it.
So you basically saying that not that anything should change, but people should stop abusing the spirituality.
No, do whatever.
Okay.
Do whatever you think.
Because you got to deal with your karma anyway.
Yeah,
feel you.
even if it's not true intentions, it's gonna force it to be a true intention, because this is nothing that you can. It's not like a trend. Like, I like these shoes, everybody gonna like these shoes, and then when it's out of style, it's out of style. You can't just jump out of this spiritual shit. Even if you want to get in there just because everybody like it, you in it. So now you got to deal with your karma. You got to deal with the fuck shit you did in the past. You got to deal with the reason why you this way right now, or the things that happened to you as a child that directly affects how you love, or how you hurting other people because you hurt, basically. So it's just gonna be an overall forced change that I feel like is beneficial, even though people could be getting into it for the wrong reasons,
Do
basically.
you feel like it's more females that practice spirituality than males?
Mm, I wouldn't say.
I mean, from your experience.
From my experience, I feel like everybody is waking up in general.
Uh,
But Earth is feminine. Earth is a woman. It's a womb. So you're gonna have more women getting into their feminine power and manifesting and believing in themselves and being what they supposed to be, as far as just guiding and leading themselves and this planet as a whole. So it's just, yeah, women. I wouldn't say more or less as far as male or female. It's everybody. But I appreciate the fact that women in general are being more in their power and just owning who they are internally, and that's gonna help men as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that be the issue sometimes.
Hey,
the
yeah,
women,
that's
the
hey, that's
mothers and
that's
stuff like
real.
that.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Big facts right there. Yeah.
Shit, what you was about to say, Coco?
Oh. Y'all can't ask me what I was about to say 5 minutes after I was finna say it.
Yeah, you can. Hey, you got time, girl.
Yes. Okay. So with when he said, "Do you think it's more female?" I think the men are starting to catch up. I think the men are starting to wake up and go, "Oh, look what she's doing. That's healthy for me. Maybe I should try and be healthy mentally and spiritually too." I feel like the men are starting to stand in their power. Cause I'm just gonna be honest, we got some weak little niggas in this generation. My voice deeper than theirs. What's up, shouty? Like, damn, nigga, you can't say hey. But they coming up. They getting it. They getting it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, you got it.
I
What should we do?
For me, I feel like I think that the anger that we all have is really beginning to awaken. I just feel like it needs to be focused. I think we need to stop battling each other. We all right here in the same hood. We all going through the same stuff. We need to stop letting these one percenters dictate our decisions of who we friends with or who we agree with or who we disagree with because of red or blue or purple, yellow, green, blue. It don't matter. It don't matter what color the politician board you on. It don't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter what your religion is. If we can unite our voice and really, really start focusing on holding the people accountable that need to be accountable for making the changes that we want to see, then I think things will really start changing. I do have to say this, though. All lives do not matter until Black lives matter. And that's just period.
Say that.
That is
Oh,
just
God.
period. And it's got to matter to white people. It's got to matter to Black people. It's got to matter. All lives don't matter until Black lives matter. And it don't matter who you are until you understand that you're lost, baby. You just lost. You ain't got no, it just ain't working. You need some enlighten yourself. Go out, research, and stop watching the news.
So
Ooh-wee.
before you pass the mic, what are some of the things that you practice on a day-to-day basis, to show people around you the exact things that you're saying,
Well,
to be the example.
I am a mother of a 20-year-old Native American mixed Black African American, as well as a mother to a 5-year-old Puerto Rican mixed Black American. And I spend every day of my life instilling in my children the things that they need to understand growing up as Black males, knowing that I can't get you out of a casket. I can get you out of jail. Knowing that you're a boy and you got a smart mouth and these girls out here are going to talk you into one thing or another. Like, I try to spread the awareness through my children. I try to spread the awareness to the people around me. And to be quite honest with you, there are many people I cut off in my own family because they couldn't get with the program. It is not it's not the 1900s. It's not 1990. It's not 1940. It's not 1950. Get with the program. There is more to love than what y'all thought it was. There's more to all of this than what y'all thought it was. And we can't just keep sitting back with ideas of an older generation that has no idea what we're dealing with out here anymore. They just don't.
For sure. So I heard you earlier say the black sheep comment. So is that what makes you the black sheep in your family? Is that one of the contributing things? You said
not
you had
in
to
its
cut off.
entirety, but yeah,
Well,
to a certain extent. I
Gotcha.
mean, my elderly, like my grandparents, things of that nature, they were the first ones to jump off the bandwagon when it came to being a part of my life. And with my grandmother, before she passed away, that did happen when my first son was born. And everybody knew what it was, that he was mixed. And I didn't care, didn't hurt my feelings. I didn't know her anyway. I had some other issues that I dealt with after the fact, but with my mother and other people in my family. But at the end of the day, it's 10 years, well, actually it's 20 years later. And I am my own person. I'm not going to let their ideas control how I live my life or how I raise my children, or if I even have my children, which was a thing that was brought up, giving my child up for adoption or even having an abortion before, it was said to me after the fact. But it's no, I can't let that hatred for other things that has nothing to do with me. Like it has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about none of that. Like I know you. I just met you today. I know you. I just met you today, and that's what matters. I know you who you are, and that's who I want my children to be known as, who they are. That's what I want to be known as, and I think that's what everybody wants to just be them, right?
For sure, for sure.
Bro, you mind if I chime in?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I
Take
know.
over.
Hey, this y'all show don't want to take over, but I do want to chime in a little bit.
Step into the
So,
light.
Let me step into the light. Hold on. Let me cop a squat. Hold on. Let me get over here real quick. I like this topic right here. All right. All right. So one thing I feel like what needs to start happening, and to piggyback off of everybody's comments over here, times are changing. People are starting to wake up. The men are starting to wake up. I remember 10 years ago, deadbeat dads was the cool thing. That's you lame if you a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? So times is changing. And even with equality and stuff, like, it's not becoming, I mean, well, people are growing out of, like I said, what we was taught growing up was in our system genetically and everything. So it's like we're progressing. One thing I do want for us to start realizing is we have to have a healthy balance of social media. You know what I'm saying? It's a great tool for business, bad tool for personal. You know what I'm saying? So
That's real.
we have to understand the balance. What I like to do is I like to have a blackout. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on there 6 months at the time, I take a break for a month, spend time with my family, go outside, do things that you probably don't even realize you stopped doing. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing with the whole idea of black people killing black people and all that. One thing, and not to say it's not true, but here's what I want people to kind of think about, right? People kill people in proximity, right? Black people kill black people the most. White people kill white people the most. Mexicans kill Mexicans the most, right?
Right.
But what do we hear about the most? Just what black people doing, right? We know at the end of the day, out of all the races, white folks killing every race the most. You follow me? If you think about it, now when it comes down to what we are cycling, it's putting light on us when ain't no other culture is putting light on what they're doing except us, and that comes from us being like the most hottest thing going on, especially in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like black folks music. Our culture is just, you know what I'm saying, addictive. But what comes with that is we need to have people really like controlling the dialogue when it gets too much of what we doing with each other. Everybody's doing that with each other. Why do we got to be the only ones getting put on the forefront? You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we should do a better job with kind of controlling that narrative. And most definitely stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to us hurting each other and stuff, that good and bad, we got good and bad in every group, you know what I'm saying? So
That's real.
it just comes down to the reality of people like our culture, man. You know what I'm saying? But and the fact that we have so much power, we just, like you said, we got to focus in on how to use that the proper way. So it's like everybody's giving us their spotlight, but it's up to us of what we do with that spotlight. Artists, I want artists to take more responsibility in what they do. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I grew up around the hood, so I know artists, rappers talking about the trap and what they grew up. That's them telling their story, whatever the case might be. But I don't see enough artists taking responsibility in what they rapping about. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here saying how you done shot somebody, you done did this and you done did that, you need to do the same thing by explaining to these kids how you explaining your art and your craft, but what is the right way and what is the wrong way. There's not enough artists explaining and taking into consideration their art is affecting people in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm going to end on this. When it comes down to black folks killing black folks, it's always because of the rap music, right? Other country, rock, blues, everything has its good and bad. Ain't nobody talking about who killing people when kids get to shooting up schools. You know what I'm saying? What music are they listening to? You get what I'm saying? So it comes down to what are we cycling in our community. And all of us know, all of us hip to social media, and we know what we hit like on and we hit share on. It's on us to keep it, you know what I'm saying, in the cycle. So that's just what I wanted to put in there. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope. Oh yeah, take
I,
off.
Unless y'all have y'all couch
I
back.
just want to know. I mean, I get everything has its good and bad, but my question is, and I don't expect everybody to think the way I do, but what makes us God to take a life is what I'm saying. If we're all equal and He is above all, why are we killing each other?
You
And
think
then
you think
these
people think that
kids,
far before it happens, or
I
just
don't
more like
know.
an instinct type thing in most cases?
I don't know, but I wish it would stop.
Yeah.
I see a lot of children, little kids, and social media crazy nowadays because you see a lot of bullshit. I didn't see little kids walking around with guns thinking it's my son fresh with all this what a damn gun, and it's terrifying because it was a post I seen I saw the other day. It was saying, if back then, we had the pastors and the new generation is coming in, who gonna be the pastors for the new generation because they're just being dumb right now. That's how I look at it.
It's all
That's
that
dope.
freedom. There's a lot of people that's lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't agree with the
Yeah.
killing and stuff.
Yeah.
And kids are watching.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, hey, that was kind of intense topic right there, man.
Wow.
I'm glad I got to listen to everybody's opinion about it. You know what
No,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
That was intense. That's lighting it up a little bit. So I mean, this might be an intense topic depending on what type of situation you're in. But so who's in a relationship in the building?
I don't know if I'm on camera, but
Hold on, you mad? Chef, you can tell him. You can tell him.
Oh yeah, I'm married. I'm happily married.
Okay,
Most
Chef
definitely.
married. He
Most
trying to let y'all know. Just get the food.
definitely.
He just got the
Just
food.
get the food.
You look mad. Why you mad? I ain't see y'all raise your hand either, by the way. Okay.
These
We
niggas
gonna
ain't
hear
shit.
about it. Don't worry, we're gonna hear about it. Yeah.
These niggas ain't shit. That's why I'm single.
I
These niggas ain't
want.
shit.
All right. What's 3 reasons niggas ain't shit? Let's hear it. We
Why
gotta
y'all
have
lie?
real life reasons.
Why
Real
the fuck
life.
do y'all lie?
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Why the? I can get really real up in here.
Oh,
Please
boy.
don't get me
I
started.
mean, that's one
Oh,
line.
boy.
Y'all lie for no reason. Y'all ain't gotta lie to kick it. I just wanted to put that out there just to say it. Y'all don't have to lie to kick it. Sometimes
What
we
they be
just want
lying about?
everything.
What's the
Why?
first lie? Is it a common first lie?
Baby, I'm single. I ain't got no girlfriend or nothing. My mama just stay with me and everything. But yeah, just call me on Wednesdays, and I got them type of old people who don't like Wi-Fi in the house, so I can only call you at this time.
Oh, wow.
And that's just 'cause they got a girl.
Yes.
Okay.
That screams, I got a girl. No, one guy told me he was single and he just got out of a relationship. Not just got out of a relationship, but he said he been single 3 years. This motherfucker had This motherfucker had pink, literally the brand pink slides on. Black pink. You had on your bitch slides? Why you gonna lie?
Hold on now. We live in a metrosexual world now.
Right. Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Step on
I
nobody's
could get a
toes.
little heated.
Hold on.
I could get a little heated, but it had me fucked
No, I'm
up.
playing with you. I'm playing.
Oh, well, it had me messed up. Cause how you gonna lie in her slides? She paid like what $20 for them slides, and you gonna lie in them?
So you saying he ain't care at all? He was
No. And then first off, you tell me you ain't got no kids, but I see your car seat in the back.
It was like, look.
Your pink.
Just, where you meet bro at?
Oh no.
Where you meet him at?
I meet a lot of people. Let me see.
Stop it.
Shit. I don't know. Was it the club? No, the gas station. It was the gas station.
Oh.
He had me with his colored eyes, but that's
Hey,
how them
the
people be
gas
doing.
station be the spot
That's how they
sometimes.
do.
It wasn't the library.
No.
Hey, man.
Right.
I would like for it to be the library though. I wouldn't mind it. I'd be in the library.
Are you changing up your system of how you meet guys?
Yes.
Okay. And
I've
is
had a
every
very good
system you've tried has had
Yes.
the same outcome?
Yes. I have chosen spirituality instead of wanting a relationship.
Okay.
I chose my inner peace and my healing. Don't get me wrong, I got a munch. But
I guess females can do that because when you say that means you still dating or you just like nah.
no, I'm having fun.
I feel
Hold on,
that.
we gotta put a definition on having fun. We just can't.
No, we
be just-
don't.
So you can
I
have
go to
fun.
I go to
No,
Hey,
don't
I
you
might
do
go to
that. We ain't gotta-
Disneyland. I
Hey,
might
hold
have
on, hold
fun.
on.
I might go to Disney World. We have
Hold on.
fun.
We
Hey,
actually technically can do both. We can
Yeah.
go without for long extended periods of time, or we can have friends with benefits.
No, I just want to know what her
Oh.
having fun, man.
I have
Well.
fun. Like, you know, you don't have people you have fun with at parks or
Okay.
At park,
you know,
Parks?
Long walk
Church.
to the park.
church.
at church.
Alright,
Well,
now.
not at. No.
Hey,
No,
keep
don't.
it down.
Hold on, you.
Don't bring the
All
Lord
right,
into
now
this.
we gonna keep rolling. We not.
Hey,
gonna
what
go
you got
no
to say,
further
big
into
dog?
that.
I
Bring the
know,
Lord
I know
into
you
this.
over
Alright.
there holding it in. I know you. I know
So
you holding
what's
it
the
in.
problem, big dog?
What's
I
the
heard.
problem?
No. I heard you say you was handsome earlier. The blank
Yeah.
blank. The blank blank. Now why you ain't got a girl, bro?
Bro, I feel like I was in a codependent relationship.
Okay.
Like, the girl that I was with, like, well, for a long time, I used to be heavier, and I didn't like the way I felt, like, when I was in school, so I ain't talk to nobody. I was just real reserved and to myself. And then once I bossed up for real, you know what I mean? I started to get some momentum. You
What
know
you
what I
hit?
mean?
You
I
hit
was
the
working-
gym?
Right, yeah, I was working out. Like
Okay.
right after the high school situation, my brother was up in Milwaukee, so I got to go up there. And for me, I think a big remedy of everything we talking about is just like perspective, right? And the way we get perspective is by traveling. So my first time ever taking a plane was when I was in high school, and my brother paid for that. He gave me a shared experience, is what he called it. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, what is my brother talking
You
about?
said a shared experience.
A shared experience. So
Okay.
like my first ever, for me, like I didn't graduate high school. Like I said, I went through a lot. I was internalizing everything. I wasn't focused on girls. I was trying to figure out who I am and what I'm supposed to do. And when I got to fly on the airplane, it's like I got to see visually. I'm a visual person. Everything that I was thinking about, every memory I had was over there. I was in the moment, taking it all in. And it just made me realize how big the world is. Because they tell me in school, oh, look, this the map. This is what's over here. And you can see it on Instagram and everything. But until you see it with your own eyes, it give you different perspective. I forgot where I was going.
Bro, it sound like
It's
you.
all
Was,
good.
it sound like you was tripping when you
Bro,
was on that plane.
I was, bro. It was like,
What you was on?
It
Some,
just
you was
showed,
on some
'cause-
shrooms or some shit.
no, I was, that's me normally. That's
Yeah,
how I
because that
think.
sound like a life
Like,
changing experience.
I was
that plane
daydreaming.
for real.
I didn't graduate high school because I was just inspired by folks that I saw on the West Coast making content on the internet. They looked like they was having a good time. My mom wasn't paying for me to go to Panda Express, but I could watch these dudes on the other side of the United States going. And then when I got to see all that for myself,
Yeah.
it came full circle. But like I said, I was in a codependent relationship, and I got all those experiences once God took that out of my life. Because the person I was with, like, I used to just settle in the past, but I was like, yo, I want her, because I thought she was a symbol of what success was. Like, she was beautiful, and I felt validated because I caught her. You know what I mean? And I just had to learn that I'm way more than who I'm with. And
So did she? Hold on. When you say codependent, we gotta just act like the audience don't know what the hell.
oh, so codependent is like, all right, look, like at that time I was in college, I had a job, and I was in a relationship. So those are my 3 priorities. Every week when I got my work schedule, I put that in my calendar first. And then after that, I had to fill out, other stuff I got to do. I got my class schedule. Those are my 2 biggest determining factors. If you try and do something in between these times, I can't go. So that's how I was operating. And but on the weekends, I saw a block of time because I'm visual. I put it on my calendar. So I'm like, look, I'm going to go to class this day. I'm going to go to work. And when I get off work, I'm going to drive all the way to your city because you got the dorm. And I ain't trying to be at my mama's house, you know what I mean? And so that was my escape. Like, I didn't have to deal with family stuff. I was disconnected from the people around me. I got little cousins, like I said. Now I'm spending more time with them because I was away. Like, I got my little cousin right here that is waiting and dying for some attention and some time, but I'm wasting it on somebody who really is just making me feel like an option, But I was addicted to that cycle. I was addicted to getting away, and I feel like God had to take that out of my life and for me to sit by myself. And yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
Hell yeah, man.
Isolation is
So
very
let's hear
important.
about it, 'cause you ain't-
Isolation is very important. You need to isolate for sure.
Yeah, for real. So you ain't had no expressions or nothing. So we can't wait to hear what you about to say.
Oh man.
I am single because I feel like it's a shortage of kings out here, and I'm not.
You gotta describe a king. We can't be just saying stuff and not. So the people don't know what's going on. it's
My
different
version of
definitions of.
just my version of a king. Like my expectations, I'm not a one size fits all type of woman, so I can't just plug myself into any relationship with any man because it wouldn't work, and it'll deter me from what I'm supposed to be doing down here, and it fuck with my money, you know. So
Oh
I
God.
just I can't do it no more. I feel like I always kind of been in relationships growing up. I was always in a relationship, like, and I'm just focused on being the best version of myself, and I feel like in doing that, I'm gonna attract a man that's the best version of himself. So I just don't want to settle no more. So I've been
So
single.
is
Yeah,
no like crazy blaring things wrong with the guys you've chosen in the past?
absolutely.
Oh, we
I
just wanted
feel
to hear
like
some of
me
the.
being a healer,
Yeah,
I naturally attract men that need fixing. So I get the crazies all the time, you know. And I'm tired of dealing with the crazies, you know.
I got you.
And you know, I'm just being chill, just focusing on uplifting myself. My relationship with my child. I have a 9-year-old little prince, and I didn't have a good relationship with either of my parents. I still don't. And I'm really just kind of focused on breaking generational curses and making sure that my son and my siblings don't deal with certain things that I deal with growing up that could still affect the relationship. Like, for example, a woman going through sexual trauma, like I went through when I was younger, is going to make you have issues in a relationship sexually because you might not be comfortable with a male or just certain things that I saw myself. Obviously, I attract the crazies, but I take accountability for the things that I did and didn't do in those relationships as well. You know?
So from your perspective, just diving into females going through certain things in life, is there any type of advice you would give to maybe a female that battled some of those same issues that you had?
Um, Healing. I actually wrote a book called Getting Rid of the Ghosts of Niggas Past. And it's not so much about a man, it's about niggas. The term is old school, you know, it's really it go back and it's more so about womb healing. Things that could be in your womb. Like um I feel like 3 generations is always affected at a time. Like your grandmother gonna always have her seeds in her stomach, you know what I'm saying? So your mama in there and your grandbaby in there. So if you went through certain kind of traumas, being abused or alcoholism or any of those things, them next 2 generations are gonna touch it regardless, you know. So it's just really important to heal because it's no way possible you can live a healthy life when you have certain things lingering. Even if you think like I'm over this or I don't talk to my family, like it's shit that be under the rug and it's gonna resurface eventually, you
For
know.
sure, for
And
sure.
it's just important to heal from an internal place, you know.
For sure. So
Yeah.
is it safe to say that I don't know if you know this because you might not know everybody's business, but you know yours, and you might not want to put all your business out there like that.
I'm open.
But most females that do go through things like this with their significant other, are they out out forth with like letting them know, and so they can know why they act in a certain type of way, or most females trying to internalize everything, and so a guy would never know what the fuck going on.
I feel like it varies. You have certain women that put their best foot forward where you think they perfect, you know, and they act that certain kind of way. And you have certain women like me. I'm very transparent. I'm open, and any person I involve myself with, whether it's a friendship or a relationship I'm dating or it's just somebody I'm sexual with, I'm very, very open with my past experiences, just so they can know why I may be a certain kind of way or just certain things that I'm working through. And I think it's just important to have communication and transparency in any kind of relationship. Like you can't really learn about everybody kind of have a blockage up or just like I don't want this person to know this. Like you kind of got to be at a vulnerable state to have anything that's really gonna be like blessed, and nobody really be vulnerable anymore because everybody judge and don't nobody want to let them know, especially men. I can say 60% of my client base have went through sexual trauma, and they don't speak about it. They're not going to tell their partners about it because they're embarrassed, whether it's with a man or a woman. And those are often things that they deal with as an adult. They might be really, really just against gays when it's just because it was a man that touched them when they was young, you know what I'm saying? Or it's certain feelings inside of themselves that they haven't touched, so they just kind of express it in that way. But everybody isn't as open, and it's not a lot of, you know what I'm saying, therapists everyone on every corner. It's a liquor store on every corner for you to deal with your issues, and I feel like that's a big problem. Nobody talks about anything. They kind of just leave it alone and just try to go through life, and you can't truly live that way from an authentic place if you have all of those things inside of you that's kind of blocking you, you know.
For sure, for sure.
No, that's real.
I did want to touch back on what you were saying. I'm also a survivor of sexual assaults, and I agree that women, and I mean, I can't speak for men, but in my experience, I come to find that it's true that we oftentimes do kind of shut down and close ourselves down, and we don't communicate with our partners because we are embarrassed of what happened to us, because we still wear that shame, or we still wear the guilt of those traumatic events. However, communication is key. I am currently in a relationship after I spent 4 years alone, single, because I was tired of attracting the same type of man over and over again. And I didn't realize it, but when I did get into the next relationship, I was still underneath a narcissistic personality who was still very much controlling my life, but it wasn't a lover, it was a parent. And the person that I ended up finally opening myself up to, once I had healed more after shutting myself off to everyone relationship wise, helped me actually overcome that narcissistic parent. They helped me overcome my inability to let go. I still felt like I owed it to my family member to be there because I had been there, because I was the one, you know, but I was the one that was supposed to save everything. I was the one that was supposed to fix, but it ended up being that I tried so hard to fix that it cost me everything, and now I'm having to rebuild that. So I think that it's important that we, first of all, if we've been through something like that, especially with our partners that we are intimate with, let them know what you like, what you don't like, what triggers you, what might send you into having, you know, flashbacks, or what might send you into having nightmare recurrences and things of that nature. Because if they don't know, they can't not do it. And then they want to know, well, what did I do wrong? When you're crying afterwards.
It's just a black hole.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
So in my journey as a young man, I definitely, I feel like most of the women I talk to have experienced some type of thing like that. And I watched, my mom loved Tyler Perry. I watched Daddy's Little Girls, and I just saw how, as a black man, he got accused of something and it ruined his life. And when I was in 5th grade, I touched a girl that I wasn't supposed to, and it you know what I mean? I learned my lesson early, but it's some people that I feel like going to adulthood and they ain't never learned that lesson and how to move. But like I said, it just surprised me how I was meeting all these girls who I just saw. I'm seeing the best in everybody that I see the best in everybody I encounter. But deal with that and go through that. And as a man, I'm just like, bruh, if I was there, I feel like this type of dude when move like that when they be around other people. But a lot of us are growing up without our fathers for different reasons. Maybe their father was killed. Maybe their father just wasn't there. Maybe their father's always busy. And like you said, with artists, I think artists take that place on the family tree. So you can tell a lot about a man by his favorite artist. My favorite artist is J. Cole. That's why when I play my music, it has a certain level of substance to it, because that's what you know what I mean? I pick up on all of that. Like, my brother was there for me. I do have a good relationship with my father now, but in that pivotal phase of my life, I was listening to J. Cole's music, experiencing. He made a song called Wet Dreams, bro. Talk about his first time. My first time, I did not know what was going on. You know what I mean? But everybody's going to be like, oh, you handsome. You going to get all the girls. You go. I'm like, well, what do I do? Nobody. My pop's not here to tell me, bro, this is how you treat a woman. So now I'm 25, and I had to decide that for myself, and I had to have the awareness that there are young men that are looking at me, and I can only do my best. You know what I mean? But I can't. It's people that be like, well, they ain't my kids. F these kids. I hate when I hear shit like that because you never know what you mean to that kid.
That's real.
And I don't got through some situations where I had a little kid across the street. I lost my car, got repossessed. I'm in the back smoking. He was like, I don't want you to die. You know what I mean? Stop smoking. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what people my age gotta say is these kids, bro. They the king. Yeah. They the king. I'm not the king. I'm a knight. I'm protecting them. I'm trying to teach them when something go wrong for me. Hey, look, this is how you treat a girl, because it ain't gonna be one of the little kids that been around me that's doing these things. Because I hear that. You know what I mean? Like, it's out there, but I feel like it just starts with stuff like what we doing now. So I'm thankful for this opportunity to speak on that.
You know, it's real. It's been a vibe. It's been a vibe. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I did want to say that there is something that I have told my son. He's 20 now. He'll be 21 next May. And you hear a lot of the girls, don't ask a woman her age. Boy, please card them. If they can't produce an ID, you ain't whipping nothing out. Because let me tell you something, the last thing you need to be is caught up with a little girl who wanted some because she was hot and you didn't know because she lied and now her parents want you in jail. No, sir, I don't care. Ask a lady her age every time.
Because even if you at the bar, just because she made it in the bar, still you got to ask too.
For sure.
Hey, that's a fact. Hey, look, this been a vibe, man.
For sure.
For sure. You know, I love everybody's insights, man. You know, and I think that's what, you know, it was probably the food a little bit too. You know, it just opened y'all up, and that's,
it set the tone, it set the mood.
The food definitely set the tone.
We saw people picking on shit.
Chef motherfucking Sumo in the building, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all made him look real good when he sat over there in the middle of the couch. Everybody started.
He was comfortable.
That was
the chef here. You eat.
I like talking.
He saved us.
For sure.
Not for real, but you know that's what All Vibes is about, man. And if it's one thing, you know, about food or some of the things that we all got to do to survive, eating is definitely one of them. So you know, food is one of those things that just, you know, brings people together and just, you know, just makes it everything. For sure. Hey, look, it's been a pleasure with everybody. Look, I want everybody to go around the room. I'm gonna start with Coco, and look, I just want you to just give the people, like, just out of your life experiences, like just something real quick. Just give them some real life advice real quick.
Something real quick. We got to wrap it.
Something real quick.
Something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always follow your dreams. Just because you're getting bullied in school and people are telling you you're ugly does not mean you are ugly. You are beautiful. I've got to achieve one of my life goals at 23. You can get there. You can make it.
That's real.
Right.
I think in this social media, all this other stuff going on, everybody gonna tell you what you should do and what's big, what's the next big thing. I think scale is subjective. Chase what is big for you. If it would mean a lot for you to do whatever, that's what you need to spend your energy dreaming on, thinking on, and taking baby steps. Your next move is a baby step. Suspend your disbelief.
There we go.
Yeah.
Gotta crawl before you walk.
Right.
I would say, because I feel like it's a challenging time for a lot of people, it's important to focus on the things that you want to happen in life, even though you could be in like a fucked up situation financially or spiritually or anything. Whatever you focus your mind on grows. So it's important that you always see and feel what you're trying to attract versus your current circumstances, because that's really how you change your life.
I think for me, it's the same. I want to follow up on what you're saying. My life completely changed when I manifested the first real thing in my life. When I realized that I can actually manifest the things that I want by putting it out there and just believing that it is, and by loving myself enough to know that I deserve it, everything starts to change. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and manifest whatever it is that you want, because, baby, it's already yours.
Baby, it's yours.
There it is.
Hey, those are all bars, man. Hey, listen, it's Lim Lovers All Vibes podcast out here with.
You already know it's never failing, man. We already got everybody's name on the screen, so
For sure. Make sure you guys tap in,
For
man.
sure.
Tap in with
Follow
motherfucking
me.
the chef,
If-
man.
Have a good
Get your
night.
follow on.
Get your follow on for
yeah,
sure.
make
Hey,
sure y'all follow everybody.
we outside with it. Soon to be worldwide. Now we outside.
You already
That's
know.
right.
You already
It's
know
all
I'm the
vibes.
vibe.
You the vibe.
You the vibe. They
This
the
a vibe.
vibe. It's all vibes.
It's goddamn
It's
right.
fun.
It's a vibe.
We out.
Peace.